Hello, I'm Larimarkriative. In this video, I want to talk about new moon in Leo, which is on July 31st, 2019, and it's going to affect people for the next 2 to 4 weeks more intensely and for the next 6 months. And by the way, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And I'm a fashion designer, and I also have my own clothing brand, Golden Amber. And this is one of the new shirts that I designed. It's called Astro Boxy Gender Neutral Shirts. And here you go. Alright, so yeah, go to goldenamber.net and check out my styles to see if you like. Right now, I'm offering special discounts for the first-time purchasers, and yeah, so let's dive into the new moon. So what is so special about this new moon? So we're having new moon at the 8th degree of Leo, and this time we also have Venus there. And what is new moon? New moon is when sun and moon meet each other. And moon rotates around Earth every month, like every 28 days. So that's why we have 12 new moons and 12 full moons every year. But every month they meet in a different signs. So last month we had new moon in Cancer. Now we're having new moon in Leo. And what is so special about new moon in Leo? So sun is the ruling planet of Leo. So sun is very strong there. So this is a really great time because sun represents your soul identity, your life purpose, your career, your public persona. So this is very beneficial for everyone on collective consciousness. So I feel that there is almost like a refreshing vibes to it. And you could also have this sudden realization, epiphanic moments, because this new moon has square aspect from Uranus and Taurus, and square aspect is often challenging. So Uranus by nature is very sudden, abrupt, and shocking influence. It also rules accident of any sort. So this can happen to some people, but the purpose of having this event in life is to realize, to be awakened to a greater truth, because Uranus brings authenticity. It awakens people. It's illuminating. It brings clarity and truth. It sheds light on truth. So basically, Uranus can kind of shake things up in order for us to realize what is really valuable in our life. And this is going to be different. This is going to play out differently for each individual because everyone has different charts. But at the bottom line, Uranus can bring in a new perspective and help us realize what we were not aware of in the past. So we can start actively pursue our heart's desire. So, and another thing that is special about this new moon, so Mercury, Mercury has been in retrograde in July, and it's going to finally start moving forward beginning August 1st. But right now, it's almost like in a stationary movement because planets don't immediately shift the direction. It kind of slows down gradually and then stops momentarily and then shifts the direction from either from backward movement to forward movement or vice versa. So right now on 31st of July, Mercury is almost like at the stationary movement, and this is a really powerful time because when planet seems to stop, even though it actually doesn't stop, Like it's all optical illusion. Planets always rotate around sun. But from our perspective, from Earth, it appears that Mercury momentarily stops for a few days. So, so, so this can actually help us ground a lot of energies and make something unstable. And it can help us ground this energy. And this Mercury is opposing Pluto, and those two planets are in retrograde. And Pluto, one of the shadow sides of Pluto is your deep seated fear. So this can translate into something like this. For example, a lot of people could have this fear based thought, which is represented by Mercury, can surface up to the consciousness. So I know July has been very intense to a lot of people because we had two eclipses and Mercury has been in retrograde. Not only Mercury, but Jupiter and Pluto and Saturn were all in retrograde, as well as Neptune. And yeah, it's been very intense for a lot of people. But as soon as Mercury starts going forward, you're gonna start feeling different and so much brighter, I guess. Yeah, so but for the next 2 weeks, I feel that since because of this challenging aspect between Pluto and Mercury, you could have some sort of like fear-based thoughts. You might find yourself kind of like trapped or being drawn to a specific stream of thoughts or ideas that are not necessarily lifting up your vibe, but I want you to know that the reasons why all these things could surface up is that life wants you to evaluate and review what has been in your mind, in your subconsciousness, and and give you chances to let them go, release those thoughts. It's not about being attached to those thoughts and create anxiety and be in a negative vicious cycle. This is not about that. So this is for you to reevaluate your thoughts and yeah, let them go. This is actually a great opportunity for a lot of people because when things are in subconsciousness, we're not aware of them. Even though we're still affected by the subconscious belief systems, a lot of them have to do with uh, past experience that are pretty intense and traumatic, whether we remember them or not. But when these things happen, like when those things come up to our conscious mind, we can start noticing what shits we've been holding on to and then realize that we don't need to hold on to them anymore and then release them. It could be your thoughts, or it could be a person, a relationship, or a job, or your attitude. It's gonna be different for everyone, but you will know it. I'm pretty sure you know what that means to you. Yeah, and another thing that is important. Right now we have 5 planets in fire signs, and 3 planets in earth signs, 2 planets in water, interestingly, no planet in air sign. The fire elements represent your passion, inspiration, your action, movement. So overall energy, I feel that it's so much brighter than July, whereas July was more focused on the emotional side and inner world. I think now is time to wake up and start taking actions more aggressively, more proactively, not necessarily aggressively. Overall, I think this is a really good time, and I would love to pick a card to see what is the general energy about this new moon in August. How can you take advantage of this celestial energy? Wow, okay. Alright, so this card popped up, Happy Family. Whew. Okay, so number 4 represents some sort of stability. I feel that this emotional fulfillment is on the way, and the base card is all tied up. So I feel that what you can leave behind is your self imposed limitations that have been holding you back, like this. So leave behind the self imprisoned limits. It could be your own thinking, your belief systems, or it could be like actual physical structure, it could be your job or relationship, any restrictions of some sort. So leave behind them and pursue what makes you happy, because Leo is all about your heart's desire, self expression, and creativity. Sun is the most creative planet in the solar system because without Sun, nothing exists. All planets rotate around Sun. So Sun is the central figure of the solar system. It's the ruler, it's the master of solar system. So, in this important planet, Sun is now very strong in Leo. So really actively, passionately pursue your passion. Take actions. Act upon your highest excitement. That is the strategy that's going to work for you to manifest what you want. And one last thing I want to mention is that we're having this harmonious aspect between Jupiter and Mars. They're both in fire sign, and Jupiter is in retrograde. So it could be that a lot of you might be drawn to your inner vision instead of expressing outwardly. You might have been reevaluating your long term visions, your big visions, dreams that you want to manifest, accomplish. And now is the time to take actions with passion, because Mars and Jupiter in harmonious right now. This is a really good beneficial influence for you to act upon your dreams. So I feel that nothing is stopping you. Chase your dreams, whatever that you desire. You are free to free yourself. So I hope that this is helpful for you, and let me know how you think of it, and go to goldenamber.net and check out my styles to see if you like it. If you like them, I am going to post more videos about my fashion projects. So, yeah, and I hope you have a great day and happy new moon in Leo. Thank you.